just checked on her, and it doesn't... That means Valeri...
If Valeri was awake and keeping one...
This is so frustrating. What?
Actually, one thing has changed. There's only one victim this time, not two. Does that mean...
After such a long wait, we've finally arrived in Snezhnaya in version 7.0, and Odette will be the...
Komputer di video ini ingin menunjukkan cara menampilkan
The number of people who die each night is equivalent to the number of dead among us.
Exactly. We identified Mr. Schramm, and the night after he left, the death toll dropped from 2 to 1. By that logic, there must be one more dead person left among us.
Another one? But there was only one person unaccounted for in the ticket checks, right? The head count should match up now.
Having an extra person was definitely a cause for alarm, but being one person short isn't nearly as unusual. Someone could have left in the middle of the show, or made it out before the storm hit.
One more dead person among us. If Mitya's theory is right, then what Odette told me seems a lot more relevant. It's just, at the time, we had no reason to think there was more than one dead person. If only we'd taken it more seriously as a possibility, maybe this could have been avoided. I'm sorry. This is my fault. I had information that could have been helpful, but I held back. I'm partly to blame as well. I was too quick to dismiss Odette's concerns. What is this about? What have you two been getting up?
Sounds like there's some big news you've been keeping from the rest of... I'm the dead person? Wow, that's certainly news to me.
Odette and I talked about it yesterday, but we thought it just wasn't possible, so we left it at that.
Yeah, I don't blame you. If I'd been there, I probably would have reached the same conclusion. It just sounds too unbelievable. Let me just try and verify this. I just scoured my memories trying to think back to the afternoon Miss Odette mentioned, but I honestly have no recollection of dying. That's where I'm different than Mr. Schramm.
Having seen Mr. Mitya a few days ago myself, I also find it hard to believe he could be the other dead person among us.
Well, if it isn't Mitya, then who? Do we vote on it?
If you don't mind me asking, Traveler, I believe you mentioned that you know Tonya's brother. Had you ever met her before all this?
No, never. Wait, are you saying...
Now just 1 minute. I know where this is going. You can't just randomly point a finger at anyone you want. You're in the hot seat, and all of a sudden you want to divert our suspicions onto somebody else?
Trying to pick a fight, Mr. Chuganov? Whenever you open your mouth, all you do is attack people, and I've had enough of it.
You little brat!
Did Mitya ask about Tonya because he suspects her? I suppose I only identified her by age and nothing else. Could that mean...
I'm just saying, you're going around casting suspicion on people for no reason. How could Tonya be dead? I can vouch for her, if nothing else. I've seen her before. She's the sister of that Harbinger, isn't she? The one...
Oh, really? You're telling the truth?
Since being here, I don't think I ever mentioned she was Child's sister specifically.
If Chuganov can vouch for her, then it can't be Tonya either. Miss Odette, could you go over that afternoon with me one more time, when you found me dead?
No problem.
Huh. No matter how hard I try, I just can't remember anything about dying. Miss Vojanitsa, during our last meal together, I told you how some of the researchers were suffering from temporary memory loss.
Oh, yeah. You said it was
Right. And even though I don't remember dying that day, I'm pretty sure I experienced some of my memories from that afternoon are missing.
Are you suggesting you're missing the memory?
Of course. How am I only just realizing this? Humans...
You mean being silently assassinated, or dying in your sleep? Situations like that?
The researcher's amnesia. Suddenly it all makes sense. I must thank you, Odette. I think your perspective just helped me reach a breakthrough on a series of issues that have been troubling me for quite some time. All right. It's decided then. I'll be the one to leave today.
Oh, leave? Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you rushing into this? What if you're wrong? You'll pay with your life.
Come on, kid. Aren't you gonna fight for your life? This seems like a rash decision.
I have other reasons beyond what's been discussed. In fact, thinking back, I remember during Miss Odette's performance, while I was sitting in the audience stalls, a brilliant new idea for my research popped into my mind. I can't remember it now at all, and I didn't take any notes. I guess that must be another instance of temporary amnesia.
No. Hold on. I see where you're going with this. You're suggesting that each instance of temporary amnesia, there's a glaringly obvious flaw in that idea, no?
I believe Miss Odette's account. During the period where my memory is blank, I must have been all it would take is for the same thing to happen in the theater, and
But...
there's no evidence to suggest that anyone other than me is a candidate for the deceased. So allow me, as a scientist, to treat... Please relax, everyone. I don't think things are as bad as they may seem. If I really am the deceased, then if, on the other hand, I'm still alive right now, well, apparently you've all witnessed my
Mitya's right. This is the only thing we can try right now.
What is a scientist if not someone who gambles on experiment after experiment in an attempt with this snowstorm, the ley line phenomenon, ghosts of the dead, and my amnesia? We've been paralyzed by not knowing. But if I do get resurrected, you can be sure that I'll come back with the truth of all this. Just you...
Poor Mr. Mitya. I didn't even get to... Maybe it's a good thing that you weren't there to see it. I hate goodbyes. Why does it feel like everyone around me is slowly disappearing? Not just in here, I mean. In the outside world, too. Maybe it's the realization that, at the end of life, everyone has to face it alone. Come to think of it, The main reason we're still alive right now is pure luck. Each morning here, you could take it a step further and say that the same is true outside too. If I make it out of here, I'm
Without regrets? I feel like a strange sense of anxiety has been quietly growing inside me over the last...
Are you okay? If something's bugging you, let's talk about it. There's only a few of us left here now. After everything we've been through, what's the point in keeping things bottled up?
I have a travel companion named Paimon. Alosha and Odette have met her before. She's been feeling unwell recently.
You're worried about her, aren't you? That makes sense. We've been trapped in here for days.
To be honest, I used to feel like I was just a spectator in this world, watching everything that happens from the sidelines. Maybe it's because I'm a descender?
A descender?
But with Paimon by my side, over time, I slowly felt my connection to this world growing stronger. She loves eating, sleeping, and having fun, but she's also a great guide. It's her authenticity that makes this whole world feel more real for me. Over the last few days that we've been apart, I've often caught myself wondering, what would Paimon say if she were here right now? But by the time I snap out of it, the conversation has already moved on, and I'm still in my own little world. I'm trying to overcome this sense of detachment, but I really miss Paimon. I guess, in a way, she means the whole world to me.
I bet she misses you when you're not there as well. Maybe you're her entire world too. I don't know if this will make you feel any better, but back when the water imps left Snezhnegrad in droves, I also felt like the whole world was suddenly empty. I could be surrounded by people all smiling and having fun, and still feel completely separate from it. So, I totally understand how you feel. Later on, I started to think, maybe accepting the fact that our loved ones won't always be with us is something that takes a lifetime. All we can do is cherish their companionship. So, once we get out of here, you better hurry back to our side as fast as you can. You can't let your...
Thank you. That's exactly what I needed to hear.
But, Vodyanitsa, if you hate goodbyes too, why didn't you leave with your people? That's just the choice I made. I used to regret it, but I don't anymore. Like I said before, singing is a water imp's primary mode of expression. Our songs have echoed through this theater for hundreds of years, each one a story pieced together through moments of joy and sorrow. But does a story exist without someone to read it? To me, so I made the choice to stay. That way, could you teach me how to understand your people's songs sometime? I want to be able to truly hear them, like Miss... A fan after my own heart. Thank you, Tonya. How about I sing something for you, and you tell me what you hear? Okay, I'll do my best. I've never heard that one before. I feel like I can hear a sense of... Color me impressed, Tonya. You're a keen listener. Most people can only tell if a song is happy or sad. I didn't think you'd be able to pick up on such specific details. So, what's the song about then? Come on, tell me. I've actually never performed this song in the theater before, because it has more of a ceremonial purpose for our people. It's not meant for the stage. It means something like, "May those we have lost watch over us, and follow this song back home in the night." No wonder I could hear that sense of longing. You sing it for loved ones who have passed away. I hope it reaches them. It's getting late, Tonya, and you're not well. Okay, but, before I go to bed... Of course!
Once I get out of here, I definitely don't plan on ever coming back. But I guess that means I'll never get to hear Vodianitsa sing again. That's a sad thought. Before I fall asleep, I should cherish this moment of companionship while it lasts. Where am I? It's so dark in here, and... Oh.
Return, O spirits. Fulfill your oath of protection. No time for questions. Quick, over here. All right, we're safe. Sort of. I know it's hard, but you can't let the... Yep. Luckily, I was here to resurrect you.
A bit more than a bummer, I'd say. Wait, so you...
Sure I do. I'm your guardians. I specialize in soul recall. Oh, it's nice to meet you, by the way.
Oh, thanks. It's...
All right, we need to reach the next switch before the place gets too dark. If we bring the light back, Night Prayer won't be able to get to us. Sweet, sweet light! It's back! Now... Shh! It's Night Prayer. We need to move quick, but don't let her notice you. Look out! Which is over there. here too. This can't be the only path. Let's head up there and take a look. It's too dark. We're not gonna make it. Traveler! I won't let you die like this.
Even though dying is definitely not a pleasant experience.
Great. You're back.
Yeah, thanks to you.
Time for you to get out of here. Quick.
What about you? You're not coming with...
I can't. I've already... The Guardian Spirit skills are finite. I might not look any different, but my essence has been exhausted. I can go no further.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Because it wouldn't have changed.
But...
Go. Now, before it's too late. I already hear Night Prayer approaching.
Well, I guess there's no need to inspect the body.
This wasn't supposed to happen. You lied to us, didn't you, Chuganov? You've been lying from—
Take a long, hard look at yourself before I suspected you on day one, Lelik, and now look where we are. By some strange... And you, little hunter, ever so content with staying on the sidelines. Yet, you were the one who stopped us from leaving from the start! Why are you trying to keep us here?
Now you're just lashing out indiscriminately. That's either a sign of anxiety. Where was all this passion and bravado before? Decide.
Is that a threat?
After all the trauma of the past few days, everyone's... Valeri and Mitya aren't here anymore. Someone else needs to step up and take charge. But first, I need to think this through. Considering everyone left, who's the most like... My memories are... Of those who remain, the only person we've never met before is Tonya. People are easily misled by first impressions. But Mr. Chuganov vouched... Tonya, how's Tusser been lately?
Tusser?
Your brother Ajax must have mentioned me in his letters home, right?
No.
Chuganov, looks like it's your turn to do some explaining. Yesterday you said you could vouch for Tonya.
I knew you were behind this, Chuganov. You've been lying through your teeth from the start. Everything about you is fake. Down to the wife and daughter you're always talking about. Your entire... That night, when I infiltrated your place as Lelik, I noticed you were home alone. But thinking back on it now, that isn't...
Even that was a lie? But why...
Curses! Oh, why is there no end to this blasted snowstorm? If it would just stop!
I think I remember now. I know how I ended up. The reason I'm always coughing is because I got sick with frostbite. The locals usually... It's not a very common illness. It's partly genetic and partly caused by the cold climate. But it can be fatal. They sent me to the hospital as soon as... After a while, I felt myself growing weaker and weaker. No, so one day, he agreed. We got to the theater.
Oh.
When I woke up, but there's no way he'd lead Tonya. Yeah, I know. I understand. After all of that, it turned... I'm sorry, everyone. I realized...
Your name probably isn't even Tonya, is it? Didn't that...
Well, when I was little, my brother... When we escaped from... So when you first approached me and said... I thought he must have chosen a fake name that only the two of us would know. At least your memory of death isn't painful. That is a small comfort. Now it's your turn, Chuganov. Talk to us. I believe no lie is ever told without a reason.
You're right. I was lying. I happen to know that, and yes. The truth of the matter is, I lost them. My daughter's name was Iskra. And before you ask, yes, she, after Iskra passed, one day when I came home from work and saw the empty room, I soon discovered that this was the only thing that made me feel...
Nothing more than a pathetic means of escapism, I know. But at least it's not a crime. So explain your false testimony, then.
The night before last, when I was chatting with Tonya, she mentioned that her brother would brew medicine for her. Combined with her various symptoms, I suddenly understood everything. The snow cough used to be an incurable illness. But the year after my daughter passed away, the jester of the Fatui announced that a cure for frostblight. Also, it turned out that all previous... That was the final straw for me. So, more than anyone, I know poor Miss Tonya, therefore.
So, you projected your daughter onto her? Even though you knew she was one of the dead?
That doesn't make any sense. You knew she was already dead.
I just don't believe in your crackpot theories. How can you just declare a living person dead and throw them out into that snowstorm? Nitia's gone. My good buddy Shram's gone. The others I can make my peace with. But I just want her to live. I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you cast her out into... Not again!
Mr. Chuganov, by the sounds of it, you've known it. I really liked Mr. Volek. I'm not happy about...
No!
Well, at this point, despite all the bad things, since the day I'm very fond of you all. And that's why I'm not fond of you at all, Mr. Chuganov. It's them that you owe an apology to, sir. Well then, I suppose this is it. It's time for my adventure to...
You're leaving already? It's still early.
Nope. My name is Patashka. Feels strange that we're only being properly introduced.
Tashka?
What are you doing, Chuganov? Are you crazy?
Let me leave.
In your dreams. Don't think you're getting off that easy when you had a hand. The Fatui have honed quite an array of enhanced interrogation techniques since they were... I think we should leave. I doubt this snowstorm is ever going to stop.
Wait, we finally solved the mystery of the haunted theater today. Maybe let's at least try to enjoy tonight?
Fair enough. I don't particularly feel like dying in Chuganov's company anyway.
And yet you won't let me die first.
Hey, Chuganov, on a serious note, if we do make it out of here, you should close down that factory.
Is this really the time to be discussing my matter to me any?
Am I hearing things? There it is again. But
Should we open the door?
Is that... if the last few days... whatever lies beyond that door at this moment...
Hey everyone, I'm back.
how are you doing?
Much better, thanks. Whew. Let me see. Vodyanitsa died last night. And then you discovered that Tonya...
Not Tonya. Pitashka.
First, tell us how you made it back here, given the conditions outside.
You're right. The thing that got me back safely was... a song. I heard someone singing. After walking into the snowstorm, my mind grew hazy. I don't know how long I walked through the storm before my mind completely slipped away. Then, suddenly, I heard the sound of singing. The voice instantly brought me back to my senses, and I regained consciousness. So I followed the voice, searching for the source of the singing. I searched and searched, until finally, just a few moments...
I've actually never performed this song in the theater before. It means something like, may those we have lost watch over us, and follow this song back home.
That must have been Vodyanitsa's Requiem.
That song is meant to guide the souls of the dead.
Huh. No kidding. When I first stepped out of the theater, I was still quite lucid. I remember the outside world being completely different than what I'd expected. It was like... this was a world where only... I don't know how else to describe it, except to say, and as for the Requiem, if I was guided here by Vodyanitsa's song, but I didn't experience a clear moment of death while I was out there. Nor do I feel any different now.
You don't seem any different to me either. In fact, this is something both Shram and Pitashka were clearly deceased. And yet
This raises a truly terrible thought. Is the... Mitya's soul was summoned back by the Requiem, confirming that he is indeed already dead. And yet, he looks no different, of course. If even the long-deceased like Mr. Shram can blend in with us undetected, then maybe we've all been dead from the...
Yes. I think that this is probably the afterlife.
What did you say?
You heard me. We died in the theater. All of us did. But due to an obstruction, it's ironic, really. All that time, we were... Do you remember that note, "Death is near"? Death was nearer than we wanted to think all along.
so all our attempts to survive...
Hard to say. At the very least, we helped 2 lost souls find clarity and go to where they belong. The presence of those 2 is probably what caused our souls to be drawn in by the ley lines. In which case, the deaths we've...
If what you're saying is true... no wonder. This afternoon, when I was moving Vodyanitsa's body...
That's further proof that those aren't physical bodies at all. But...
Am I... really? No.
I still find it hard to believe that all of us are dead. How exactly did we die in the real world?
Not even knowing how we died is
Exactly. It's hard to rest in peace when you don't even know how you died. I racked my brains trying to remember the cause of my death. The exact moment. Wait. Hold on. Right before I lost consciousness, I think I saw. I can't remember. And I think I lost my notebook and.
Mitya, your hand.
Huh? You're right. There's blood on the fingertips of my right hand. Looks like it's already dried. When did that happen? What the? I guess this was what I saw. I must have desperately drawn it in my own blood right before losing consciousness. What's wrong? Do you recognize the symbol?
It's Renova, the ruler of death. Alosha, do you still remember that Snezhnayan folktale you told me about? It was about the Grim Reaper. When someone's about to die, he appears as an incarnation of... And as soon as you recognize his face, your life is over.
I heard a similar tale when I was little. You think the Grim Reaper in this story refers to the ruler of death?
That's right. In which case, death is near could also mean that the Grim Reaper is here, disguised in a familiar form.
Death, the deceased, and the Grim Reaper? So it's a triple entendre. When I first saw this note, I thought it contradicted the investigation report. But now it seems like that was the whole intention.
So the Grim Reaper deliberately misled us. Then, we started suspect...
By that logic, the one person most likely to... Identifying the Grim Reaper is a major decision. Identifying the Grim Reaper... The Reaper is right here among us, and no doubt about it. Looking back at how everyone has acted over the past few days, Alosha... Is it you, Alosha? You were the first to discover the investigation report, and you had...
So? Surely you can't suspect me based on that alone. What if someone else found the investigation report first, slipped the note inside, and then put it back without telling anyone?
There's no denying it. The note could easily have been slipped in much earlier than it was discovered.
That's not all. I've also noticed that, looking back now, even though you didn't say much...
What do you mean?
You were the one who emphasized how dangerous it was outside and insisted we all stay here. And earlier today...
So, you didn't understand my intentions, and now you're assuming the worst. Seems pretty unreasonable if you ask me.
He still won't admit it? Fine. Let's see how he responds to the most damning evidence of all.
The biggest question I have right now is... if the Grim Reaper...
That's right. This right at the start, before any victims had even emerged. When all this began, right after the performance ended and the snowstorm began to pick up, it wasn't until we discovered the bodies the morning, but it's clear now that the oddities actually started earlier than that.
Right. So Mr. Dimov was the first victim.
And if we pinpoint that moment as the beginning of this incident, then one thing, Alosha, You are the only person who walked into the snowstorm and came back without the help of Vojanit's.
More precisely, Alosha never came back at all. The one who came back was the Grim Reaper.
Not bad. Well, since you've backed me into a corner, I suppose there's no point in keeping up the act.
Alosha?
You're the Grim Reaper?
I am no such tired cliché. Mortals should address me as the ruler of death. Before being wiped out for good, you identified the two deceased, and even sensed my presence.
I heard you can ferry souls. Those deaths each night.
Your initial conclusion was correct. Due to the existence of the two deceased, the ley lines yearned. Every night they devoured an equal number of souls to fill the void. Here, take a look.
What are you doing?
That takes care of today's two. Don't get so worked up. You are...
I know we're already dead. You murdered us, didn't you?
Murdered? No. Murder is when mortals usurp my authority. Death is my jurisdiction. If I require someone to die, you simply met the criteria to trigger my curse of death.
I know about the curse of immortality. So there's another you cursed us? When? And why would you do—
So often, humans pray to me, begging to know when their death will come, and what form it will take. But few people ask why. If you must have an answer. No.
So you're not gonna tell us the truth?
Hold your tongue. By all rights, those angels from the past are to blame for their reckless renovation.
Work? So trapping us here, making us watch our friends die?
You clearly have a lot of questions. Fine. As a reward for your remark, after the physical body dies, the soul must return to the ley line. My work encompasses the entire process of death, including, naturally, the guiding of soul. You must also be rather familiar with Natlan's Night Kingdom, I presume? It was I who supported the creation of the Night Kingdom. Here, too, the ley lines connected to the theater underwent some modifications. But this actually hindered their ability to accept order. This effect manifested itself after you died from the curse in the theater, leaving you stranded in the afterlife, unable to achieve a complete. But if souls who die from the curse of death fail to return to the ley lines within a short then they will remain forever suspended between life and death. No longer.
So if you don't resolve this matter soon, and see all our souls return to the ley lines before long, we'll escape your control.
Mitya is sharp. This must be what Renova put. If you have the authority to guide souls, why didn't you just show yourself and get—
You seek to understand the mind of a god. This is a theater, and I decided I wanted to watch a show about death. That's why I encouraged. I found myself getting quite immersed. I suppose the entertainment you provided makes up for all the trouble you've caused me by being so defiant in the face of death. There.
Can't say I am.
Really? But it fits—
Just moments ago, you were complaining about how work is work. I get it. There are times when it's a huge pain, but you just have to get it done.
That's a rather unique perspective for a human. Due to the obstruction in the theater's ley lines, there was a heart. Revealing my identity too soon would inevitably have led to futile resistance. Then there was the issue of the two lost souls you called the deceased.
That's what I don't understand. If all of us were souls of the dead—
For centuries, they have refused to return to the ley lines, exploiting the issues created by the centuries of obsession accumulated during this process. You may think of this obsession as the resentment. It reached the point where I could not afford to leave it unchecked. But the only way to fix it was to help them acknowledge their own deaths. make peace with their regrets, and willingly walk into the snowstorm. Only then, with my guidance, could they finally return.
I vaguely remember seeing Patashka, but in the most terrifying form.
I see your dreams brought you many revelations. So you see. Anyway, giving psychological, that is more of an angel's role. It was something I could not resolve directly using my authority. Meanwhile, of course, their presence caused the souls of other members of your party to return to the ley lines, as both issues slowly resolved one another without me having to lift a finger. All I had to do, and of course, while I was at it, I thoroughly enjoyed.
Sounds like you had it all figured out, Grim Reaper. I just did the math. You said there's a hard limit to the number of souls the ley lines here can receive.
That much is obvious, even to a fool.
It's time to review this whole affair. If the ley lines can only take in 2 people per day, I need to go over the deaths from these past few days again. Looking back now, none of us had the faintest idea at the time. From the moment the staff member named Demoff walked into the snowstorm, the incident had already begun. No. 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 Let me go over the... No. Let me go... No. Let me go... No. Let me go... No. No. Alosha was the second to walk into the snowstorm after. During this process, the ruler of death... During our first night in the theater, everyone was caught up in the novelty of it all. No one could have expected there would be victims the very next morning. Despite all the confusion, and with the help of hindsight, we finally began to realize that something was amiss with the snowstorm. The ley lines devoured Torgov and Sobolova on the first... Odette and I spoke a lot that night. 3 people were on watch, but in the morning, we discovered that someone had fallen victim all the same. The deaths of Coolish and Rampana, unexplainable phenomena occurred one after another. Later, we discovered that there seemed to be an extra person among us, and subsequently discovered the existence of the deceased. Mr. Shramreel... We thought it was all over, but Mr. Valeri's death was... A lot happened today. there was more than one deceased seemed to bring us back to square one. Odette revealed some information she had been keeping to herself. Although Mitya did indeed walk into the snowstorm that day, the void in the ley lines hasn't been filled. So, let's rule out. As it happened, the girl I thought was Child's sister, Tonya, Vodyanitsa was swallowed by the Layla. Come to think of it. And Renova, unaware looking back, I suppose that was an early slip-up on her part. No one could have expected anyone who walked into the snowstorm to return. But just after nightfall, Mitya returned, bringing crucial information with him. Various truths began to surface, including that all of us were already dead, and that the ruler of death was here among us. Then, after revealing her true form, Renova callously claimed 2 souls. Everyone was already dead by the time we took the photo. And in the now, only Mitya and I remain. And the true that covers everything.
Your work isn't finished here yet, is it?
The water imp's song threw things up. The ley lines have already anchored your soul. And the first ray of light tomorrow morning.
So the reunion in the night that Vodyanitsa mentioned, I suppose that was never meant to be a permanent reunion.
That just leaves you, traveler. My power only allows me, and your soul is firmly anchored to for a descender like you, who is not bound by Tevat's rules. Your death can only be brought through the most violent of means, such as directly destroying either your body or soul. I have no interest in involving myself with descenders. For now. Although, this may change if Asmodee remains missing, or you insist on interfering with our affairs.
One last question then. All our struggles and
Death abides no reason. Besides, to me, it is nothing more than a self-indulgent...
Grim Reaper, you really know how to get on my nerves.
I'm not here to ingratiate myself with you. I kill merely because your deaths are necessary.
Oh, you've made that quite clear. But humans don't take well to being scorned. Not even by the gods.
This is futile. You must know that you are powerless against me in my own domain. I suggest that you save your strength.
For what? Maybe we can't change anything. But if nothing else, we can at least teach you to have some respect for the dead.
Audacious.
How are you holding up, Odette?
What happened to me?
How much do you remember?
What do you mean?
Has... Mitya?
Oh, yeah, I remember now, comrade. Looks like just like me when Odette found me at the Armory Palace. For some reason, everyone killed by the ruler of death eventually just with one catch. They forgot.
Odette and the others have already forgotten everything. What?
Could this be the reason? You said this is the ruler of death's symbol. You don't? Huh. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Does that mean I carved this symbol into my soul? What about you, though? The ruler of death mentioned that you're a descendant.
A full explanation would get complicated very...
Well then, now that it's all over, but the first thing I notice is that everything here is precisely as we left it, right before our deaths. This confirms that...
They say that right before death, time slows down and your whole life flashes...
That must be how you know you have one foot in the afterlife by that point. Anyway, clearly the few days we spend in the afterlife probably only This also aligns with previous reports of widespread temporary memory loss among the Armory Palace personnel. Now it seems to those unaware of the truth, dying and coming back to life must feel similar to a short bout. This leaves me with a couple big questions. What are the conditions that...
If nothing else, I think it shows that killing us...
Right. This time only got complicated because of the situation with the theater's late... Come to think of it, wasn't I about to... I can't remember what it was, but... I think... sorry, Traveler. I'll catch up with you again later.
Ma'am, if I may, no one of your description has... Yet, you two seem very familiar with each other. And, by the way, have we ever crossed paths?
I can explain everything. Could you help me gather...
So, Chuganov really is going to shut down the factory. I get... So, you said I promised to take you to the Armory Palace while we were in the afterlife, yes? I believe... Agreed. Let's check in on her first.
I'm finally back. Even though a long time has passed from I should keep my emotions in check when I...
Wait. The atmosphere here feels off. Shh. Stay quiet.
Have we still not been able to notify Child yet? We need new orders. What if that... I'm so sorry.
Tell me! What happened to Pai...
It was the Jester. He's the director of the Fatui. His authority supersedes all other.
How long ago did he leave? And
It was about an hour ago. Miss Paimon was fast asleep at the time. The jester simply walked off with.
Do you know where they went?
the Armory Palace, most likely. Lord Piero, the jester. I'm surprised he came in person. Whatever his reason for taking Paimon, he'll most—
Then lead the way, Odette.
Okay, let's go. It's just up ahead. Quick.
No, I'll go alone. You know I'm planning to force my way in. You're with the
I was hardly planning on taking you through the official channels anyway. I may be a Fatus, but Paimon's safety is paramount right now. Let's go. There's
Hey, who are you? This part of the Armory Palace isn't a restricted access. What do you think you're doing?
No questions, please. We're short on time.
I'll make short work.
Surge! Take your true form!
Hold the line! Let's begin. Merciless. Into the void. Walks of the snowflakes. Pirouette. Wade.
Now it's your turn!
You have a pass? Where are you coming from? So, you're intruders, huh?
Don't blame me for what happens next!
Together.
The Armory Palace is hidden this deep in? This place is much bigger than I imagined.
But they're conducting top-secret research after all. The deeper it's hidden, the better, is standard Fatui logic.
The style doesn't really look like the Fatui's handiwork, though.
They must have requisitioned some structures from a past civilization.
Looks like we're in for a tough fight.
Intruders! Stay alert!
Fearless. Another star goes out!
Intruders?
Just what are you guys trying to do here?
I'm short work. It's your skull!
Witness the snowstorm's grace.
My will embodied!
Surge. Merciless.
Paradox!
No one interferes with the Jester's work!
Do your master's bidding!
Fearless.
Another star goes out! like no one's guarding this place.
There's something off about that decoration over there. Look out!
Let's deal with these before we move on.
Lots of the snowflakes. Pirouette.
Obey!
The researchers here probably don't know that we're uninvited guests. Let's try not to hurt them.
What's the big star from the theater doing here?
That's Miss Odette. She's a member of the Fatui. Don't...
Was the whole reason for Project Stuja to support the research here at the Armory Palace? Just what are the Fatui and the Tsaritsa planning?
Whoa! Who are you? Never seen you around here before.
Looks like there's no way through here.
Maybe using the power of this prism could help?
I think I see some images.
It's the prism's power at play, causing images of the past to reappear, albeit only as illusions.
Paimon and the Jester? Is this another scene from the past?
Yes. It looks quite old, though. I don't think it happened in the recent past.
What's going on here? What happened?
The source seems to be the Armory Palace. They must have started some large-scale experiment.
Wait, what if this has something to do with Paimon? We need to hurry!
We're almost there. The Armory Palace is just up ahead.
Paimon, please be okay.
Together, pot of death. Paradigm shift. Witness the snow swan's grace. Pirouette.
curse of death. No, no, not now. Odette? Is this... I need to find a way back to reality. Is that... Odette! Odette! No signs of life, but past experience says that Did Odette intentionally use her core Ignis to guide my soul? I thank you, Odette. But... I'm... Sure enough, everyone here has... Paimon! Paimon! No, wait. Paimon probably didn't escape Renova's curse either. She won't be able to respond to me right now. I'll have to find her myself. Is this the laboratory he works in? What happened here to trigger the curse?
You don't learn, do you? You've already been involved in one mass death, and now you show up at the scene of another. This might have passed for a coincidence the first time, but a second time? Am I to assume, judging by your expression, It seems that you understand. In that case, a word to the wise. A civilization that fails to learn its lesson constantly depletes its own worth. It will one day lose any reason for its existence. And as a descender, you are perfectly suited to be the lifeline to which a dying civilization might desperately cling. Consider your position carefully.
No advice needed. I'll make my...
Suit yourself. When the day of reckoning arrives, not even a descender can hope to escape unscathed. The time for resurrection fast approaches. The mortals here are not yet worthy to behold my form. So that will be all for today. That thing is coming with me. You awoke sooner than I thought. The curse of immortality is stubborn, unable to enter the ley lines, yet not content to remain a spirit.
Ruler of death, what do you want?
You perplex me. Both you and you. That thing may be a creation of Celestia, but it possesses none of Celestia's power, let alone authority. Your obsession with it baffles me. No matter, the resurrection will soon begin. It's worthless anyway. I'll reclaim it next time.
Hey, who says there'll be a next time? I missed you, Paimon.
What are you talking about?
It was... different this time. You seem to be in...
Yeah, Paimon's back in tip-top condition. The Jester and that guy talking to him used some kind of energy on Paimon. And she could kind of feel it canceling out that...
So, Mitya...
Apologies for leaving in such a hurry at the theater earlier. I was in a rush to verify some theories. Rest assured that your companion is perfectly safe. We reversed the effects that the experimental energy had on her. The Jester specific...
I suppose this is our first official meeting, Traveler. I could not let Paimon suffer in her condition for a moment longer, and so I simply took her without explanation. I hope you do not mind.
But why would a big shot like you?
As I said when you first arrived in Snezhnaya, we once spent some time together in the distant past.
Oh yeah! You did mention that! And Paimon did think you seemed strangely familiar the first time we met.
I'm afraid the reminiscing will have to wait. Our energy research, ahead of schedule.
The good news is, my hypothesis regarding the Ruler of Death has been verified. As for the bad news, I recommend we suspend the experiments and Project Mistleton and...
I will trust your judgment. We shall put the
Wait, what are you guys talking about? You want to...
by whatever means necessary, so long as it removes the threat she poses to us. Until then, after what just happened, I've ascertained Renova's goal. Or rather, the trigger condition.
Okay.
What she's doing is blocking Snezhnaya's technological progress, preventing us from possessing any means with which to threaten the heavenly principles.
Just like the little lapdog she is.
So, any ideas, research, or experiments that lead to technological progress can trigger the curse. Just now, for instance, I was set to launch a final phase energy experiment ahead of schedule. As expected, though, the moment the experiment began, all the researchers, technicians, all that effort, not to mention the energy and materials we relied on projects...
Does that mean something similar happened when...
That's right. During the performance, I thought of an important breakthrough regarding the experiment, and wound up dragging it. So the nature of the curse seems to be something like... when moments of technological... Of course, that meant the curse was normally limited to the Armory Palace. Since outsiders are forbidden from entering, this mass death phenomenon went unnoticed until Odette came along. I believe she was the first witness. The curse of death was triggered just before she...
But you mentioned something about a final stage experiment.
That's right. Even with the gods locking certain key components out of reach, humanity can still advance technology. But, as I'm sure Renova anticipated, even incremental progress has its limits. A point where the truth...
You mean the experiment you were just about to do?
Yes, we were at a critical juncture, a moment where the quantitative was about to translate into fundamental qualitative change. With this single experiment, we could have brought everything we've worked for to fruition. But now, after already being forced to fumble around in the dark all this time, it feels like as long as Renova's curse of death persists, we won't be able to advance.
And with Project Stuja having been in effect all this time, at our nation's current strength, repeated trial and error is simply unsustainable. Only by eliminating Renova first will it be possible.
She's the ruler of death! She can just...
We'll see. But one thing's for sure. She definitely...
You're sick.
Wouldn't it be easier to just kill all of us researchers for good? Why resurrect us over and over again? Why let us advance our technology to this point?
So, you're saying...
Exactly. And I think that's where the key to our breakthrough lies.
Regardless, the ruler of death has always been an obstacle we must overcome. Indeed, we must face life, death, time, and space. Our goal is the heavenly principles.
The Fatui want to challenge the...
For a long time, I've had a vague suspicion but hearing the Jester admit it is still a shock.
In that case... Lord Jester, I would like to request some leave. I'd like some time to organize my...
Granted. Get some rest, put the experiment out of your mind, and take care that the curse of death... While there is yet time, allow me to offer you...
I remember hearing the term Mistleton.
Yeah! Paimon wanted to ask about that when the name came up just now.
As you know, Project Stuja is a series of measures enacted to consolidate our nation's resources, the greater purpose of which is to serve. Many of the things you have encountered thus far are essential. This includes the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau in Notdry. Researching Kuvaki was merely a facade.
And that's a weapon built for the final battle against the Heavenly Principles, isn't it?
Huh?
I was given some intel, and I made some deductions.
Wait! You must mean that thing over there! Oh, Paimon's gotta take a closer look.
Kuvaki alone will not break through Celestia's defenses, let alone challenge the Heavenly Principles are no doubt accustomed to combating the power of the Light Realm, and elemental energy is simply the power of the human realm, converted to that form. But for now, therefore, we have set our sights on the form of energy associated with the Third Descender and the Stellar Linchpins. This may hold the potential to allow Mistleton to... You could say that by reverse engineering the Stellar Linchpins to extract the energy within, we have obtained a source of anti-Celestia energy.
The Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau, Project Stuja, and the new... And it looks like your plan is almost complete.
Her Majesty the Tsaritsa has embarked upon an expedition to vanquish a monster. Were it not for this, I imagine she would have been delighted.
Seems like the powers that be in Snezhnaya don't intend to hold my past
The Harbingers have been granted significant autonomy in retrieving the Gnosis. But by the same token...
You read my mind.
Speaking of the Gnosis, Paimon's been dying to ask this question.
Our civilization may very well be destroyed in the struggle, but as things stand, the Heavenly Principles could choose to negate our existence on a passing whim. And we must not sit back and accept that fate. Only by changing the state of affairs, only by overthrowing the Heavenly Principles, can our civilization truly be said to have taken root. Otherwise, the fate of the people of Conria and
Accepting potential destruction in return for getting to control your own fate.
Furthermore, perhaps this is still somewhat...
Huh? All of them? Paimon knows about the curse of death you mentioned.
Then, the birth of the Hilly Churls, the rules of Natlan's Ode of Resurrection, those are curses too?
Yes. Even a god's love for humanity is a curse the Heavenly Principles inflicted upon the gods.
What?
The Tsaritsa has always had ample reason to hate the Heavenly Principles. If she can seize their authority, she will reconstruct the entire world, and when that time comes, humanity will be completely liberated from curses and lies. Look forward to it. It will be a world beyond your... Though the ordinary people of Snezhnaya may not understand these details, in this frigid land locked in a cease, we all believe that standing in solidarity with the Tsaritsa in our shared struggle will surely usher in a new and better world. Allow me to explain. The reason Paimon reacted to the is because she comes from Celestia herself. More specifically, she is one of its creations.
Paimon? A creation of Celestia?
Oh, right. I was blinded by anger earlier, but thinking back on it, Renova.
As you know, the lunar fragments in Nodcry were pulled down from the sky using Fatui technology. But the first application of this technology was in Conria over 500 years ago. I used this technology upon the heavens, and the response I received was none other than Paimon descending from Celestia. I presented her to the Vinster King, but he took no interest in this gift, nor did it satisfy him. Paimon then took up temporary residence in my palace until, of course, the arrival of...
Wait, Paimon's a little confused. You're talking about things that happened in but Paimon doesn't remember any of that. Falling from the sky...
Having lived through the cataclysm, perhaps you too were burdened with some manner of curse.
But it's not just her memories from Conria. Paimon doesn't even know how she spent the last 500 years. What was Paimon like back in Conria? Did she know a whole lot because she came from Celestia?
Unfortunately, when you arrived in Conria, your consciousness was like that of a new... During the time you lived in Conria, your personality was no different from how it is now.
Aw, man! Paimon's plan to get her memories back and become super smart is ruined, you know? Even though Paimon lost her memories, she still feels weirdly close to you for some reason.
On the contrary, I completely ignored your existence. I was entirely focused on my struggle against Troptatir the Wise. But now, as I see it, it is as if you are the only sane thing that survived that...
Noted. Man, but, Traveler? Even though you know Paimon's some creation of Celestia now, you still want her, right? You're not going to abandon her? Oh, phew! That's a relief!
Thank you for telling me so much. I'm a bit surprised on...
Given the circumstances, the Fatui need not hide.
Allies?
To advance Project Mistleton, we must first resolve our issue with the Ruler of Death.
That's right. Ever since she said she intends to reclaim...
Against an opponent of this caliber, deliberating over our allegiance...
You're going to challenge the Ruler of Death? Just for Paimon? Thank you. Thank you.
The Tsaritsa will return in triumph in short order, and the Fatui shall hold internal discussion.
Got it. Thanks for your help with Paimon. I'll be sure to look after her for you.
There was just one other thing. Well, it's just a request, really. Of course, Paimon knows it's top secret and stuff.
Certainly you may.
Oh, for real?
While the technology is not...
Oh. Ready to take a sneaky... Paimon? You're okay?
Long story short, yep.
That's right. When I woke up, I wanted to go in after you, but the guards, so I returned the way I...
It was thanks to you that my soul found its...
Huh. That actually worked? Really, you should be thanking this thing anyway. And now that things here are all taking...
Ah, Director Chuganoth, you're back. We just received notice that Project Stuja has been... This is the preliminary plan. In addition to expanding production capacity, we've also... Our calculations indicate that the factory's profits will increase by at least 30%.
That won't be necessary. Leave the energy for those who need it. Whether they use it just to get by, start preparing to halt production and lay off the staff.
Am I hearing you right? What?
I just... Suddenly, Iskra. It's time to rest.
Dear esteemed members of the Rokot, given the effects of Lelik's radical actions upon our organization's reputation and social... Considering that Lelik did what they did for the benefit of the people, the Rokot has nevertheless negotiated with the authorities. Lelik will be suspended for a period of time. Depending on their future performance, they may be allowed to adopt a new codename. The purpose of this notice is to remind everyone once again, even with Project Stuja's suspension and our interim operational victory, we act only for the greater glory and solidarity of our nation.
We act only for the greater glory and solidarity.
You mean...
Just thinking out loud, I've never seen the Snezhna Gradvecha so lively before.
I never once thought I'd come here. But I understand everything now, Rosaline.
I've seen Spirit Seeker performed many times, including by your mother.
Why do you bring that up all of a sudden?
Even though the choreography is always identical, every dancer finds a way to make it her own.
So you actually want to talk to me about ballet?
I just think it would be a pity if the dance was lost to history. She didn't teach it to you, did she?
That was an unusually subtle taunt for you.
We embraced one another on the snow-swept plains, melting the ruthlessness of time. But when our bodies, in pieces, are cast to the winds, what of our love will remain behind?
Don't tell me you can't sing.
Shush. I understand her hatred. The Fatui robbed her of the life she should have had. I never opposed her dancing. Yet still I became an enemy of her ballet. I'll just keep my distance. Many despise me. I'm used to it.
You're certainly not one to shy away from confrontation. But children, they need a different approach.
I'm hardly the most maternal figure.
Yet she is a child. In my experience, while a father commands authority, he must still yield to love. You should tell her what you think about her dancing. Odette will soon take the stage at the Koralyevsky Theater. This could be your chance.
Geonosis secured. It went smoothly. I'll be there. Have them send me an invitation.
Sadly, things didn't work out. Her final words are inside that block of ice.
This? Aren't these for monitoring her subordinates?
Not yours. This one isn't her witch's flame, but my two worlds' flames. The two worlds' flames can burn away memories. It was my parting gift to Rosaline.
If all goes to plan, she and I will both live to see the Tsaritsa succeed. I believe she'll find peace. But if anything happens to me, she needn't follow in my footsteps. The cryo-energy will fade away in time. Then the two worlds' flames will burn away all memories of the Fatui. She'll be free to dance. She deserves this.
I will handle the aftermath. The choice is yours, child.
Few days lying in bed and stuffing your—
Says who? Paimon's as agile as ever! They don't call her what Paimon originally wanted to check out the bookstores and snap— Wait! They've got light novels from Yai Publishing House here too! The local Snezhnaya books look pretty interesting
I thought you were in the mood for flying around.
Paimon can read while she flies! Hey! Look at these two dolls! Which do you like better?
Oh. I thought we were only—
There you are.
Paimon will grab it. Huh? Huh? How many layers does this thing have? A whole bunch of people are gathered over—
I know that voice. Of course.
Yeah! The Jester knew I was wrong and fixed Paimon right—
Oh, yeah. About that. That was kind of embarrassing. Oh, right. Let me introduce you.
Hello, Tonya!
Hello. Firstly, I'm really sorry about my brother. Sounds like he's caused you no end of trouble.
Hey now, why'd you have to start with—
So she's the real Tonya.
She said you two didn't manage to meet up at the theater. She waited ages for me, and when I didn't show, she got a little worried and went outside.
I know, right? He didn't bother to say a word to me. I searched up and down the city for him, and he only told me about it when
I've been rushed off my feet lately, so I didn't get the chance to go home.
Well, the snow was bad, and you're never late. So I was really worried about—
I'm sorry, Tonya. I really am.
Although the mix-up led to a series of misunderstandings, it's probably— Besides, it's obvious that Tartaglia isn't usually one to break a promise. He only gave his ticket to me because he had to look into Lelek.
No, it's fine. It just meant I didn't get to see the show in the end.
The best is yet—
Huh? What kind of review is—
Hey, look!
Report anything unusual to me at once.